you go to like the top 10, like the 10th best ever in the world fighting game player, they've probably not made that much. And that's like a top 10. Like, it's only really like the top 3 who have made like life-changing money, I think. And that might be stretching it, I'm not sure. But this Capcom Cup's definitely going to make that the top 4, right? Unless it's someone who already is, you know, up there. Dagger's made some good money. I mean, I'm talking about prize money, not sponsorships and stuff. I'm assuming like some people have been quite switched on and got some good sponsorships and stuff like that, but not everyone's like that, right? Like, some people will have been maybe more naive to it and just like played for the prize pool and stuff. But yeah, I would honestly say to fighting game players, the smartest thing they could go for is sponsorships.
Is that all you have?
And I'd move that to everyone, like streamers, etc. Like, very, very important. Damn, that was bad. Could have got it there as well. Okay, we got it there, it's fine. But yeah, it would be a small thing. Like, I'm pretty sure... Like, if I was a fighting game player and I was doing really well, like I was like top 5 or top 10 or something, and, you know, the prize pools are as they are, I would 100% be looking at like some smart sponsor, right? Because I'm pretty sure sponsor would like to be like on you if you're doing very well consistently, right? I guess that's putting a lot of pressure on them though. Don't know. It's kind of thinking out loud like about it. Oh yeah, Capcom's gonna be a really like this that's not gonna do anything, is it? No. This Capcom Cup's gonna be the hardest one that anyone's ever entered. I mean, it's kind of obvious, right? Why are you waiting there? Strange.
Hard performance indeed.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of people you haven't seen before, but I think at the very, very top, it will be familiar names because they're used to it and they're at such a higher level. Like, these people who are just jumping on, fighting games are not something you could just transition to. Like, they are ridiculously difficult to play. They are the hardest games to play out of any game. I still go by that. Like, fighting games at a top level are insane. That's an unsafe loop, Kissy. Oh. Or timing the ball. Now it's safe because she's put it down, by the way. Now it's too long. That's why people at top level pre-drop. That loop, very unsafe. Pre-drop it safe. Morbers. Fighting games are the hardest games. I'm not saying that Morbers and other games are difficult. I'm just saying that fighting games are the hardest. The stuff that people pull off in fighting games is insane. And that's like normal matches. Like, it's some crazy shit. Did you just go into a locker?
Playtime is over.
Definitely feels like DBD's a lot more chilled on the weekends. Like, Survivor-wise. Though, even though these guys are chill as fuck, if I didn't use strategy, they'd probably still get all these gens done. It's just how the game's designed now, innit? There's a god pallet down there. Did they both go down to god? Oh, okay, they both went down to the god pallet. Maybe I can catch them off guard here.
You disappoint me. Is that the
Where's she?
best you got?
She's waiting at the god pallet. Or were. Maybe she's going back around to it. What are you doing? Wow, you bought that so early. She had loads of time to react to me going back. Hey. Oh, you give it up and go.
Do you actually think you could defeat me?
No, nah, bo, it isn't. New. Never has been. Just look at comp. Can agree to disagree if you want, though. I always base my analysis of balance on video games on top players. Oh. Because I don't know how bad players are going to show me imbalance. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you looked at a bad player in a fighting game, and then you worked out, okay, this person's really bad with this character, so they keep losing with this character, so I'm going to ignore that they're bad with the character and just say that their character needs buffs. Do you see the, like, how illogical it is? That's why it don't work for me, thinking that way. Interesting. Mr. Alex. Mr. Underscore Alex. 5 gifted. Thank you, man. You see? That's my line of thinking. If I want to understand balance in something, I'm going to look at top players. I'm not going to look at casual players. It doesn't make any sense. Siege has quite a high level of entry, yeah, I would say. I did get to diamond rank on Siege when I were playing it. And I also played in a tournament with Team England, and we won. If you didn't know. Especially on YouTube, check it out if you want. We won France, I believe it were. Cool, yeah. Done loads of shit like that, man. That's why I'm confident in my gaming abilities. How do you think comparing solo survivors versus killers and Swift versus killers? Oh yeah. Swift's imbalanced. They need to balance it, but they won't. Yeah, Swift's a massive imbalance in DBD. It is the big kind of thorn in the side of solos, which will always keep solos down. Thus kind of forcing you to play Swift, really. Yeah. Never agreed with it. Needs a massive look into. Force and Joe Rogan. Don't really have any thoughts. He just does a podcast and did MMA, didn't he? That's it. He seems chill though. From what I've seen. Seems like a chill guy. That's about it. I watched a bit of UFC. I've gone on and off it. Currently not really watching it though. I got asked when I was at uni to go into a UFC thing. Like training. I've said that story before. I didn't go. I probably could do okay with UFC and stuff. Like I'm built quite like alright, and that's without like proper working myself, like working out loads. But I don't want to do it because I don't want to fight. But if I had a different brain, you know, who knows? Could have gone into UFC. Who knows, man? I wouldn't do it that simply, Oddsock. I wouldn't just add random numbers to things. I'd work out how to make the game fun for both sides. For me, it'd be more rewarding the killer for getting downs, maybe even injures, than adding arbitrary time onto gens. So like maybe a big regression. Well, one idea I've had would be get rid of all gen regression and progression perks and make it where when the killer hooks a fresh survivor, it regresses every gen on the map by X%, right? Maybe 50%, 25%, whatever it is. I don't know. I'd work out the variables. I don't have control, so I can't do this. This is just an idea. Try not to misquote. People do look for like little misquotes, what they can just grab and then expand as if that's the whole idea. It isn't. But let's just say, you know, 50%, right? We don't know if that would work. Maybe it's too much. Maybe it's too little. We don't know. It's a variable. And then on the second hook, it'd be half of it. So it'd be like 25%, right? And then on the last hook, it wouldn't regress any gens. So you'd be incentivized to go after fresh people because it'll hit all the gens. But you do have the option to maybe tunnel the person to get them closer to death hook, but you get less on the gens. And then obviously the death hook will get rid of the pressure from the survivors, but you don't get any regression on the gens for it. It's one idea I've had out of many. I'm all about kind of incentivizing the killer to play in fun ways for the